Hey, welcome back. Another video on Bruce Lee week. So, Bruce Lee was small, they say, but he moved like lightning. He was born powerful, but he built it behind the movies and philosophy. Was a man obsessed with training. A man who understood that power is not just muscle, but mind, energy, and structure. So in this video, we were going to uncover Bruce Lee's secret training program. What he focused on the most and why his obsession with explosive power changed martial arts forever. So it certainly changed a lot of people, right? The motivation behind his obsession. Why Bruce Lee always think about power? Because he's just a little guy. When Bruce Lee moved to America, he quickly realized something. He was smaller than most of the opponents in the streets of Seattle, Oakland, and Los Angeles. He met strong, muscular fighters, bigger and heavier than him. He knew that technique alone wouldn't be enough. So he made a promise of himself. If he couldn't be the biggest, he would become the fastest and the most explosive. That's when his obsession began, to train every part of his body to react with instant, unstoppable power. I knew that when I was in England. I found out that. He wanted his punches to feel like a whip, fast, sharp, and devastating, like whip, pop, 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 pop. He said, knowledgeable will give you power, but character, respect. He knew strength without discipline was just noise. He wanted control. So strength without discipline, no control, my friend, is useless. So the foundation of his training program. Bruce Lee didn't just train, he studied training, he explored bodybuilding, boxing, fencing, Wing Chun, and even physiology. His routine was built on three pillars: speed, to strike his opponent before the opponent could react. Speed, see? Explosive power, bam, bam, yeah? You generate maximum force in minimum time. Efficiency, to waste no movement, no energy. His favorite saying, I fear not the man who practiced 10,000 kicks once, but the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. So every punch, every kick, every movement was refined until it became pure instinct. So what is the physical program that he does? So Bruce Lee daily training, I think, was extreme for his time. Here's how he trained. Morning routine. I got his information from his close friend. 2 to 3 mile runs for stamina and breathing rhythm. Jump rope and shadow boxing for coordination. Deep breathing exercises to calm his mind and increase oxygen flow. In midday, afternoon, weight training, but not for size, but for function. So he used light weights and high repetition. I will make a video of the weight that I used to train that followed the Bruce Lee process. So it will come out soon. Focus on speed, contraction, and relaxation. His key exercises: clean and press, squats, curl, pull-up, wrist curl, and forearm twist. Because he believed true punching power begins in the wrist. So in the evening, he will do drills, heavy back training, 1-inch punch practice, kicking combination. Of course, the wooden dummy, drills from Wing Chun. And his student, they teach student Chi Sao for sensitivity and timing. He said training should never be mechanical, it should be alive. He transformed repetition into rhythm, and rhythm into flow. You see? Flow. You punch with flow. Bounce out with the kick together, right? So the explosive power, where is the secret formula? Everybody talk about explosive power. So what makes Bruce Lee power different from everyone else? I think it wasn't just muscle. Because muscle looks good on the movie, right? It was neurological efficiency. He trained his nervous system, yes, to react instantly. He used isometric tension, tensing muscles, heart, for short bursts to build explosive fiber activation. He used plyometric drills like jumps, squats, push-up with claps, jump, clap, and fast twitch, shadow punching, boom, 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 boom. And he studied physics. Yes, physics, my friend. He understood momentum, angles, and leverage. That's how he created famous one-inch punch. Pure Wing Chun structure combined with explosive contraction. He said, the less effort, the faster and more powerful you will be. That's crazy, isn't it? Less effort, how could that be? It was never about brute strength. It was about speed through relaxation. That's why even 250-pound fighter felt his punch like a car crash. You see? Like someone coming in, 100-mile train coming at you. So what is the mental side of power? Bruce's true secret wasn't physical, it was mental, I think. He trained his mind more than his muscle. He meditated daily to control fear and focus. He practiced visualization, imagining himself striking perfectly before doing it. He said, as you think you become. Or you think you become what you are. He believed power starts from tools. The body only follows. When you train your mind to move without hesitation, your body becomes unstoppable. He combined this with deep breathing, silence, chi control. I love the word chi. I love chi. Mastering the inner and outer together. Therefore, his explosiveness wasn't just in his arm, it was in his intent. So when Bruce hit, he wasn't just moving. I think he was expressing his entire being. Experiencing yourself truly. That's difficult, right? So what's the legacy of his power? Bruce Lee's obsession with explosive power changed martial art forever. He proved that a smaller man could overcome giants through speed, precision, and understanding. So he broke the limits of traditional training and turned the body into a scientific weapon. But he never trained just to fight. He trained to evolve. See, that's the difference, isn't it? He trained to evolve. That's why he's so influential. The successful warrior is the average man, laser-like focus. That's Bruce's greatest lesson. You don't need to be born strong. You need to train with purpose. Why do you want to train Wing Chun? There's a purpose, right? Not to beat up another guy. So today, remember, power is not about size. It's about clarity, calmness, and control. That's the real secret of Bruce Lee's power. Not just physical, but spiritual. So train your body, train your mind, and train your soul. As Bruce Lee always said that, be water, my friend. Take care.